right, so welcome to PPE ads for testing. All right, so the PPE ad for testing, and here are just a few things. Now I'm going to show you this stuff live, all right, but I just want to go through the basis of what I'm about to show you. Okay, so you can always go back and look at this stuff again. All right, number one, this is not to get you sales. Remember this. The PPE ad is for testing. You just want to, first of all, make sure that your product can sell. You want to validate your product finally on Facebook to see if your products will sell. So this is not to get you sales. Number two, focus on your numbers. Look at your metrics. Find out what is going on, and know if this product is good or not, right? Number three, you're only testing this product for $10. Within $10, you will know if this product will work or if it won't work. So you're testing this product for $10 for 48 hours. Okay, so in 48 hours, you're testing this product for $10, which means you're testing this product for $5 each day for 2 days, right? So you're going to test for $5 each day for 2 days. Okay, number five, pick the right target market /aid based on research of your audience insights. So what you're going to be doing is you have to pick the right people. You don't want to just be targeting anybody. Target the right people based off of the people that showed interest in your niche. Okay, so you have an idea and base it off of those people. Now, number six, if your products are for men, then target all, both men and women. So if you have a product that's targeting men, instead of just targeting men, target men and women. Because a lot of times, the women will buy it for their men. Think about that. Because women are the ones that buy stuff more online. And many times, when you target men and women, and you target all, you will have the women buy for the men. So only if your products are for men. If your products are for women, stick with women. Don't target men. Because men will not buy for the women. 90% of the time. They won't, because they don't have the same reaction like that as women do. So make sure that if your products are for men, then target all. So target men and women. 7. Make sure your audience is between 300,000 to 3 million people. Don't make it too narrow. As you're testing, don't narrow your audience so much. So make it between 300,000 to 3 million people. So don't make your audience too narrow. Number 8, keep adding interest till you get a large enough audience. So in this case, you're not, what you're going to be doing when you're testing is this. You're just going to add interest to your interest list until you get an audience that's between 300,000 to 3 million. Then at that point, you can then test it out. You don't want your audience to be too huge, but you don't want your audience to be too small, because Facebook will penalize you if your audience is too small, especially if you're doing like a PPE ad for testing. Now, we are only going to be going after news feeds only, which means mobile and desktop. Okay, so after 1 day, so you're not targeting Instagram, you're not targeting the other audience, whatever. You're targeting just news feeds, mobile and desktop. All right, so after 1 day, if complete disaster, kill immediately. Don't waste your time with a product that's not working. All right, if it's a complete disaster, kill your ads. Don't waste that time with that ad. If after $10 it's not working, the engagement isn't great, there are no clicks through, there's nothing, kill it. Number 11, for now, avoid behaviors. So when you're doing your ad, you're going to have interest, you're going to have different things, you're going to have demographics, and then there is something that Facebook calls behaviors. Do not choose a behavior, all right? So for now, avoid behaviors. Okay, so now let's jump right into it, and let me show you how all this stuff works together. All right, so here you are with my ads account, and here I'm going to show you just how I create this stuff. So this one, my ads account that I don't really use. So I'm going to show you, just how to create this campaign that works. Now you could do this with the Power Editor. For anyone that knows how to, if you know how to work with the Power Editor, which is very powerful, you can do this with that, or you could just do this in your ads account here. It doesn't, it depends on what you like working with. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do this right now with the ads account. I'll create a campaign, and what I'm going to do here is where you left. Just it's trying to get me to do something else here. Start all over. So yeah, so I haven't added a payment method to this account, so don't worry about that. Check out post. There were no ads going. I don't know what's talking about here. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we're going to just choose engagement. All right, so we're going to use engagement. And so that is how you get the PPE ads. But here is what's interesting about what I do. All right, so people do engagement and they just create the PPE ads. That's what someone would typically do. But I don't like wasting, I don't like wasting opportunities, right? I don't like wasting opportunities. So what I would do, or what I typically do, is this. First of all, I create my conversion ad. So the first thing I actually do is I go the opposite way. I create my conversion ad, and I will explain to you why I do that. Okay? So I'll create my conversion ad, and I'll just do something like this. I'll say something like, let's. I just want to create a fake product right now. Fake product conversion, right? I'll just do that for now. And I go to continue. Now you don't have to do all this. You could just go ahead and create a engagement ad. But the way I do this for a specific reason, because the kind of ad I'm able to create is a little bit different when I go after conversions than when I go after engagement. All right. So here's what I'm going to do. So I pick the so I can just do this. Choose one of the pixels. For now, I just do the view content. I do the view content just for that sake. Then I'll choose the audience here. So in my case, I'll go between, because typically I don't like advertising to anyone less than 25. That's just me, because I believe that 25 has, they're the ones that spend. So 25, so I believe like from 25 you have a little bit of disposable income. So 25, then I'm going after, let's say in this case, I'll go after 54 women. So let's go after women that love, I'm just using dancing. No, actually, let me see. Women that love, working out. Okay, so I don't want to. Let's see if I can find. I'm trying to find workout, fitness, health and fitness. Nope, that's too big. Physical fitness. Nope. So in this case, weight loss. Let's do this. Take that out. So I'm using a huge weight loss, and you see that 71 million people. That's crazy. No. And whenever you're creating your ad, always make sure you take away from the expand interest. So always untick that, because what that Facebook tries to do with that is it tries to expand your interest. If you notice what happened just now with the expand interest, now I'm targeting 71 million people. That's insane. I don't want to target 71 million people. And always, another thing I have to say is this, make sure you're choosing the right country you're targeting. So in this case, I'm just targeting the US for now. So I just added weight loss. This is such a broad interest that it's just too huge. So in this case, I'm going to go through and look and see if I can find a more precise interest. Now, at this point, you should have already done a little bit of research, so you should have some of the interest that you can go after. But because I'm not in this niche, let's see. I'm going to just add some more stuff just so I can get a more precise kind of high intensity interval training. All right, good. So this one's better because this one's smaller, definitely. Okay, so that's about 2 million. That's about almost 3 million, right? It's almost 3 million. Let's see, CrossFit. That's a huge niche, CrossFit training. All right, I'm liking that one. That's 3 million. So I'm going to take away this high intensity interval training for now. So that gives me around 370,000 just in this CrossFit training. So now I'm getting more precise kind of interest. So what I'm just going to do is I'm going to try to add more of those precise interest to get it. Now here's what I was talking about with behaviors, right? Don't go after behaviors. You see anything that looks like a purchase behavior, don't use that. Okay, don't use that because behaviors are not from Facebook. All right, so there are external companies trying to tell Facebook like this person. We believe that these people buy this stuff, and many times it's not true, right? So behaviors are not precise, and then from what I know and what a few marketers have talked about is that behaviors are more expensive. So Facebook charges you more for behaviors whenever you have a behavior. So for that reason, like it makes no sense to use a behavior that you don't fully trust, but then you're paying more for. So no, so don't use the behavior. Okay, so here, what are we going to do? So we're just going to go through and try to figure out, try to find, a weight loss kind of thing. Okay, fitness bootcamp. All right, good. That's good. This could be really nice. Okay, now we're looking at over just 1,700,000 people. So that is good. Now, in this case, we want to change our placement. Now, when we change this placement, you will see that this number potential reach will go down. So instead of going to Instagram and audience network, we're just going to take all this stuff out. And we're going to just take out the instant article, the right column, and we're just going to leave it for feeds. So now you see we went down from 1,700,000 to 1,200,000, which is also still good. Now we have a $20 budget. Nope, we're making that $5 budget. So we're making that $5. 7-day clicks. That doesn't, in this case, that doesn't really matter. Because Facebook is optimizing for engagement. When we get to the website conversions, I will explain why, what I use here, and I will explain why. But for now, it doesn't really matter because this is just for engagement, right? So Facebook isn't doing that much. So now I just have 2 interests that got me to over 1 million. So that's good. So now I can just add here. I always like to add like combo interest. So whenever I'm using like 2 interests, I like to add combo interest. 2 combo interest, and now we just go to creating the product. Now here is why, this is where I kind of do it a little bit different than most marketers and most people. Instead of just going after creating a PPE ad, what I am doing here is creating a conversion ad. And after I create a conversion ad, then I'll show you how the conversion ad becomes the PPE ad. Okay? So I create a conversion ad first, then I turn that conversion ad into a PPE ad, right? And the reason why I do that is because I want to make sure that if I start getting social proof, I can use that social proof when I run conversions. So when I'm running the conversion ad, because if I'm spending money on PPE ads right now, I don't want the social proof to go to waste, right? I want to be able to use that ad again. But I want that ad to be a conversion type ad because I know at the end of the day, I am going to run a conversion ad, right? I don't know if all this is working. All right, cool. So in this case, I'm just going to use the first fan page that comes up here. There's no need to go through all this stuff. And I'm going to create a brand new one, and I'm going to use video, okay? And let me go through my browser. Okay, now I'm just going to pick, under this account, I'm just going to pick, you know what, let's just pick a random one. I'm going to pick this one. Okay, yeah, I think I'm going to pick this one. Why not? I don't know. Okay, yeah, that's fine. So this, so this is the video ad. The video ad just kind of it plays like this. Okay, so that's the video ad. All right. So now I'm just gonna put in I'm just gonna put in a link. Put in the link there. So that's the link to it. So I put in the link there. Put a link there. The headline being what is here, right here on the bottom. Okay, so now we'll just change that to something like headline to something like. So this is a mom jewelry. So I'll change that to something like the perfect necklace for every loving mother. Okay, the perfect necklace for every loving mother. All right, cool. So I'll just use that for now. All right, so here's what we're going to do. So here's what I'm going to do here. So this is my text box. This is the text above there. So here is where we're adding some questions, or we're adding some. Are you a mom who loves her kids? Are you a mom who loves her kids? So what you want to do first of all, and here's the idea behind it. The first thing you want to do here is you want to ask a question, right? Because you want someone to give you an answer mentally without ever answering the question, right? So you want to ask almost like a rhetorical question that they will answer themselves. So you're asking them a question: are you a mom who loves her kids? Because now this necklace is all about a mother's love is unchanging. I think that's what it's all about. Or forever. A mother's love is forever. That's what this necklace is all about. So if I'm asking, are you a mom who loves her kids? Then you're like, yes, of course I am. So then here's what I do here. Just get this necklace for 40% off. And then I'll just paste this link here again. So now what's powerful about this is this: they can click on the learn more to get it, right? Or they can click right here to get it, right? So just do the necklace. So for 40% off, whatever deal you're giving, you can put that there. And then I post it again and just do available for a limited time. And then something like this again. I post the link a second time, with a different tagline. So twice. And then of course you gotta post this stuff in the bottom, tag and share with a friend. Okay, so now I've got my video ad going, right? I've got my links here. I have my my text. Good. Okay, now of course you can do the description. So here's do this for, I'll just do like limited time. You say you get 40% off, 40% off, limited time only, limited time only, limited time only. So you want to kind of push that scarcity a little bit again. Percent time, limited time only. So what we're going to do here is look at check out how it looks on mobile. All right, good. So you see it looks nice on mobile. Get 40% off, limited time only. Now what we're going to do now here is we're going to display our link. So in this case, I just do, I think that for this link, I'm using iwished.com. All right. So now we're tracking all conversions from the pixel, right? So we've got this stuff going. We track all conversions from pixel. Great, awesome sauce, right? So now what we're going to do is, it says your ad cannot contain profanity or reference to your personal character, such as gender, race, or name. Okay. So I guess the thing, maybe the mom. All right, cool. So instead of saying, are you a mom, just say, you can just change this to some like, you could always do this. Do you love your kids? Do you love your kids? no. Itself, do you love your kids? Would you do anything for your children? Would you do anything for your kids? Aha. So right there, that pushes, because then it's like, yeah, of course I'll do anything for my kids. Would you do anything for your kids? Get this necklace for 40% off. So funny. Have it for a limited time. Right here again. Tag and share. Okay, cool. So I think that should be better with Facebook now. I think Facebook should be okay with that. Yeah, okay, good. So I don't have that warning here anymore. So I just fixed that. All right, cool. Now I can place this order. Now, of course, I'm not going to do that, but I can place this order and go. So now this ad should be running, right? Now this ad should start running. But when I do that, what I do after I place the order, okay? So I'm not going to do that here, but that's just how I would do it. So everything is good. I've got the taglines. I've got everything ready to go. I've got my link on the bottom. If I go to mobile, everything is good. The link is nice. All right, good. It's sharp. If someone sees this on mobile, they see the link here. They see the link here. The video is playing. Everything is good. All right, so this is a good looking ad. Now, what I'm going to do now is once I put place order, it goes and it comes to my so what will typically happen is once you place the order, I'm going to leave this page. I'm done. Then it comes here, right? And it goes live. So what I'll do there is I'll pause it, right? I'll just simply pause the thing. So I'm going to go with this one, okay? So I'm going to go with the POG live here that we did some stuff on, did some testing on this stuff too. So and as you can see, it's $5 daily that I'm running, so you can see like this were actual ads I run on this campaign. So I'm gonna go here, go out here. Okay, so this is the similar ad that I did. As you can see, the same thing. Pretty much the same kind of thing here. Tested this stuff out. This product didn't really go gangbusters. So I had to kill it. All right, so here we are. So we've got this stuff going here. So we've got this product out here showing the product in use or whatever. Okay, so now I'm just gonna go here, take this code. So I'm taking this post code, right? So, right here, I'm just going to take the code for the post, right? And I come back and I simply go back to create ads, okay? And I'll just do create a campaign, start all over. Now I'll go to the engagement, pretty much the same thing I did, but now it's engagement, and I'll title it, your title is also very important, so you title it the way you want to. So in this case, if this was a POG thing, I'll do like POG leggings. Then I'll do some like PPE test. Then I just kind of go from there. Engagement. So in this case, do the same kind of thing I did before. At this point I know who my audience is. So I just go 25 to, maybe in this case I'll go to 25 to maybe 35 women. In this case, if that's what I was going after. Then I'll just go automatic placement. Nope, edit placements. Take that out. Take all this stuff out. Just leave the feeds. Of course, my budget is what? $5. Cool. Now I put in my interest. And my interest will be POGs. Hug POGs. I love my POGs. See, the audience isn't huge enough, so I have to keep going. POG lovers. 86, everyone loves POGs. 87, POGs, I love POGs. I'm trying to find stuff that has a bigger audience. POGs as a 96, sure. Dog the Pog, Pog Live, Pog. Now I'm going to use the huge audience, the broad audience itself. And with the broad audience itself, it's just only 200,000. So right there, that tells me like this audience isn't huge enough for me to scale, right? So I know this already because like I said, I've already been in this niche for a minute. So I was already here. So I know that this is not a huge enough audience for me to scale. So right there, you know, and if that's the problem, then if that's something, then that's a problem. Now, mini and max pogs, this really doesn't relate to this market because, you know, because these are celebrity pogs, so anyone could like them. I not really love pogs. So, yeah, so that could be a problem. So, but in this case, what I'm just going to do right now, anyway, is just just you know, just pick up dogs just for the sake of this tutorial, right? I just do dogs, right? Now that's over 9 million. That doesn't work. So remember, we're staying away from behaviors, so we're going to stay away from behaviors and stuff. Okay, but let's make an assumption that let's just you know say this was between our gauge, right? For this case, all right. So I already explained what to look for here or what it should be. So in this case, now we've got the $5 budget. Good. So now let's go to the ads. And this one's very simple. You just simply title this back again. In this case, I'm doing POGs. PPE test. PPE test. And I can do like 2 combo. I can do like combination interest. Combination interest. And here, instead of going through and doing all this stuff, I just simply do enter post ID. And I just enter the post ID here, submit. Oh, was not found. Oh, okay, so that's my bad. So I guess here what we're looking for isn't this. I think this is the post ID. Yeah, so this is the post ID. So we're going to go back. Let's go back here. Copy that. What am I doing? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I understand what is going on here. So what's happening? Okay, because I was like, what? I didn't know what was happening here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go back, take this, because I think I was right before, but I was just wrong with the page, because you have to use the right page. So I'm gonna do POG. I love my POG. Okay, good. And then I'm going to use the post ID from that page. From that page. All right, let's go here again. Let's go with that one. Yeah, sometimes I myself, I'm not sure which one is which. Okay, all right, so whenever you're looking at it, this is the post ID. All right, if you're looking at the stuff, typically it's after the post, the last link. Yeah, because sometimes I don't even know. I just search for it too. All right, the post ID, now it has all the stuff. You can go here, fix that again, and put your stuff in there, you know, so retitle that. Now you've got the post ID now. Guess what? This post is what will run as the PPE ad, right? So just the same way I showed you for you. So you create the first conversion post, you go search for that conversion post on your Facebook page, you take the link, you come in here, you post that in. Now that conversion post starts running as a PPE ad. So whenever you run your conversion post the next time, right, when you go to your conversion, you just simply have to take the link and create a conversion post and do the same thing you just did here, and you will have the same exact post with all the social proof and everything ready to go. Then the last thing you want to do is you want to go back down to track all conversions using Facebook Pixel. Make sure you do that. So you want to track everything. And then you go place order right there. And you're ready to go. And that is how you create your PPE page post engagement ad. You know, so remember to always keep the thing, make sure you have a large enough audience. Then after, if you've not seen any, you know, if after like a day, your ads are not working, there's no one engaging with your ads, anything, then there's something wrong. All right. So instead of wasting money or whatever, you can keep that ad. You can either try to recreate the ad and make it better, or, you know, move on to a different product. So that's how you create your test ads, hopefully. So go ahead right now and create your test ads with all your and go with that, and let's see what happens in 48 hours. All right, thank you so much. Talk to you soon.